What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Luby. Today we are reacting to Death Battle, Stitch versus Rocket. Now I'm going Team Stitch because Stitch is one of my favorite characters. Hold on. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Team Stitch all day. I don't have a Rocket pop figure yet. I might end up getting one. I don't know. I have no real reasoning other than I just like Stitch better as a character. I do like Rocket as a character as well. I don't hate Rocket. He's also very funny. Got a nice skill set, not gonna lie. But Stitch is also an alien, so let's just jump right into this reaction. Let me know who y'all got in the comments. I'm kind of scared, but I got faith in Stitch.
Stitch, Disney's Extraordinary Experiment 626.
Rocket, Marvel's murderous mercenary mustelid. Those are like weasels and ferrets and raccoons. You know, because he's a...
Just because you're cute and fluffy doesn't mean you aren't the deadliest thing in the universe.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let's go.
In the distant reaches of outer space, the mad scientist Jumbo Jukiba was accused of illegal genetic experimentation.
He took the galaxy's most fearsome, most dangerous, most absolutely purely black-hearted evil creatures and smushed them all together.
A great man with a vision, persecuted by spineless know-nothing bureaucrats.
The result? Experiment 626, though you can just call him Stitch.
He did not!
I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, so naughty. After being slated for termination, Stitch escaped to a distant planet, Eard.
Crossed over with Kim
Crash-landing in the
Possible, Jake
Hawaiian
Long, the
island of
Proud
Hawaii,
Family,
of
and
all
Recess.
places. There he'd be
Used to do
adopted by the
crossover
Earth girl
episodes?
Lilo and went incognito as the ugliest dog ever.
And despite his horrific upbringing, Stitch found he had a softer side, a love of Elvis, and a kinship with Lilo, a devil child who didn't fit in, just like him.
It
wasn't long before Stitch was ready to do anything to protect his new Ohana from the alien threats coming to get him.
And let me tell you, as a fellow mad scientist, Jumbo really outdid himself here. I've been meaning to dig deeper into Stitch's piecemeal alien biology for years. First of all, his fluffy exterior is entirely bulletproof, fireproof, and nearly impenetrable.
Oh, this comes with a catch. His molecular structure is so dense, he can't swim. Sucks he landed in Hawaii of all places.
Stitch can crawl on walls, hear a whisper from miles away, and scream so loud he'll blow you to kingdom come.
He's strong enough to lift 3,000 times his own body weight and can spin dash so fast he'll burst into flames.
His eyesight is also incredible. He's got night, X-ray, and infrared vision, and can even zoom in hundreds of times over.
Even better, he can hawk loogies like a friggin' machine gun. His spin is conductive enough to short-circuit electronics, stick objects together
This
like
just reminded me of
glue,
all
and
the
even
episodes
dissolve
that we
solid
watched
rock. Oh,
and
and
the
he's somehow
movies.
a genius too. The dude
There's a
knows
game.
molecular physics and can build entire mech suits and spaceships out of junk in seconds.
You wouldn't think it from his everything, but Stitch is a genius with a brain comparable to a supercomputer. The world's most powerful supercomputer right now is Hewlett-Packard's Frontier, which can make 1 quintillion calculations a second.
Comparing Stitch to Frontier is frankly a massive lowball.
See, Stitch was programmed to have Jumba's own intelligence, and Jumba's IQ has been compared to that of an entire galaxy
W
combined.
Jumbo for
I
making
have
Stitch.
conducted my own
All the
genetic
cousins,
analysis
but
to determine
especially
Stitch's
Stitch.
alien progenitors. His DNA includes traces of the manglioid of Meridian 4, the goo goblin booger beast, the people-eating pus monkey, the deadly disemboweler, the boiling tongue-oid, and the bottom-feeding scum sucker.
It sounds like your ex-wife. Am I right?
No,
Wow.
Wiz, what the hell? That's such a messed up thing to say about her. Be better.
I'm so disappointed in you.
You can make those jokes when you start paying the alimony.
Well, Stitch's incredible buffet of alien DNA is supported by a power cell embedded in his body, fueled by the energy of 2 colliding planets. Huh? Colliding planets!
Messed up.
Are you coming back? No?
You.
Okay.
He's got a jetpack, freeze ray, grenades, and a seismotronic 200, which can make sandwiches gigantic. Oh, and shrink enemies, that's cool too.
Stitch was a one-fluff army, and he proved it when everyone from the Galactic Federation to the dastardly Dr. Hamsterville came to pick a fight with him.
Including all of Jumba's experiments. Yeah, 626 isn't just some random number. There are hundreds of these little bastards running around. More troublemaking cousins to add to his growing Ohana.
Though he had to pacify many of them first, like Slushy, who can create a snowstorm that covered all of Kauai.
Or Richter, who can split the Earth in half and shatter planet-busting asteroids.
And Jumba stated that Stitch was the most destructive, unstoppable monster the universe has ever seen. Even more dangerous than Polio, who can create a black hole large enough to consume the entire universe.
Speaking of black holes, in the anime, yes, there's a Lilo and Stitch anime. Stitch once piloted a ship carrying a supernova bomb, strong enough to wipe out a galaxy, and flew it into a black hole. It and the black hole both exploded on top of him, and he popped out no worse for the wear. You know, like you do.
Another time, he piloted a ship to a different black hole in less than 2 minutes. It's unclear exactly how far this was, but the average distance between stars is about 5 light years.
That means his ship would have had to have been flying at over 1 million times the speed of light.
And when he's filled with love for his Ohana, the power cell inside Stitch surges
I've never watched the
incalculably.
anime.
He used this
I'm
to
gonna have to
defeat
watch it.
Dark End, an experiment explicitly made to be stronger than Stitch, who had just defeated 4 Stitch clones on his own.
And Stitch completely annihilated him. He knocked Dark End into outer space so hard he dislodged a city-sized space station. You know, like you do.
He's even managed to worm his way into completely different Disney properties.
Oh God, we don't have another Deadpool on our hands, do we?
With
Yes, we
Stitch
do.
around, Lilo, Nani, and the inhabitants of Earth couldn't be safer.
Surf's up for everyone's favorite blue fuzzball of death. In the hills of Dakota, there was a young boy named Rocky Raccoon.
Rocket, Raccoon, Rocket, not Rocky. That's the Beatles song he's named after.
Rocky.
Well,
Oh.
I have wasted a lot of time on some very specific
I didn't know he was named after a
In
Beatles
fact,
song.
it's just Rocket. Despite his startling resemblance to the resourceful dumpster diving mammal, Rocket originates from the alien planet Half-World, which served as an asylum for the criminally insane ruled over by alien humanoids.
Along with many of Half-World's
Rocket
cutesy
has a
inhabitants,
sad
Rocket was
backstory.
subjected to cybergenetic modifications by his overlords.
All with the purpose of being Half-World's warden, Ranger Rocket.
Rocket's mutations make him smarter, stronger, faster, and tougher than your average garbage goblin.
His cybernetic skeleton is
Garbage
connected to artificial
goblin?
vertebrae
I'm
and
gonna
neural
start calling him
implants,
garbage
allowing him to
goblins now.
dodge gunfire and laser beams, survive an explosion the size of a city block, and keep up with supervillains like Kraven and Venom.
Alongside pals Lila the Otter and Walrus the... Yeah, Rocket battled the mercenary
Yeah.
Blackjack O'Hare and killer clowns and saved the day time and time again. I bet you're wondering what the hell this has to do with Guardians of the Galaxy.
In a
He's one of
convoluted
them. He's the
editorial
Guardian.
effort to reboot his character, Rocket left Half-World to become a mercenary and had his memories suppressed. After a betrayal by his otter lover, a different one, he has a thing for otters, Rocket was sent to jail.
different one? How
Space
many?
jail.
And prison changes a man. Gunn was the Saturday morning cartoon character of yore. He was a felon, cynical and hardened by the criminal justice system. The space criminal justice system.
Rocket suffered not only from his penal servitude, but the trauma of his brutal genetic modifications and a lingering sense of alienation. It was in this personal hell where he'd meet a bunch of a-holes who would soon be his new teammates. Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, and of course, his best
Groot.
pal Groot.
And together they were the Guardians of the Galaxy, defending the free peoples of the cosmos from all manner of alien menace. For a price, of course. Though unlike some of the powerhouses on
Yes.
his team, Rocket's raccoon body is...
I told you he's not a raccoon. He was
Rocket
created
did not
on
look
Half-World
low.
and is the last of an entire race of raccoon-like aliens. He just happens to look like an Earth raccoon.
Don't lecture me on raccoons, Wiz. I'm an expert. Been fighting the bastards for years. Did you know their tiny little bandit masks are for reducing glare to enhance night vision? They can hear noises as quiet as earthworms digging underground. And about 2/3 of the sensory perception part of their cerebral cortex is devoted to their tactile impulses. That's why they grab shit with their tiny little hands.
All perfectly suited to a nimble, stealthy glass cannon like Rocket.
Yeah, 'cause he's a raccoon.
As I was saying, Rocket became the team's resident grease monkey, specializing in all things technology and engineering. And fittingly, his specialty in combat is firearms.
Yeah, that sounds like my cue, Wiz. Rockets built giant mechs, cobbled together random junk for an improvised flamethrower, and casually slapped together a bomb strong
say
enough to
Rocket always
destroy a
finds stuff
moon
together.
Oh, and he's got every kind of hand cannon imaginable. Pistols, machine guns, miniguns, rifles, rocket launchers, plasma guns, laser guns, and my favorite, the melon popper, where melon means head and pop means kabam.
That melon belonged to a Super Skrull, one of the deadliest warriors in the Marvel Universe. With the combined abilities of the Fantastic Four, including the Thing, who survived a blast from the power cosmic that could split a planet in two.
Yeah, Rocket's weapons are crazy, like the
Rocket.
Rampart armed phasic cannon, which utilizes cold fusion and could melt the face off
I don't
the
know,
man
because
Titan
Stitch is
himself,
unhinged too.
Thanos.
The
They're
same
both kind of
Thanos was
unhinged,
strong
so I
enough to
don't know.
survive a supermassive black hole 4 light years across, and came out with only light scratches.
The very same Purple Shrek who's battled universe busters and beyond, like Thor, Hulk, and Odin. If Thanos can walk through attacks from a
Did you
dude
say
who
Purple
can shake
Shrek?
the multiverse and Rocket's guns can hurt him, I'm gonna need one of those puppies under my pillow ASAP.
And similar weaponry to what rockets use can operate down to the picosecond, which is 1/trillionth of a second.
He can access all of these goodies at any time from his orbital stash, a remote-controlled satellite that'll deliver anything he wants lickety-split.
Rocket can zoom through the sky on his rocket skates, project force fields, teleport with a portable AI, melt through solid metal with acid, and even hack foreign technology.
Anything from a prison to a planet to an entire galactic empire. Rocket's the most dangerous not
He
raccoon who's
regularly
totally
destroys groups,
raccoon in the
buddy.
whole universe.
And he's proven it with the Guardians. He's saved Earth at least 11 times, cured Ego the Living Planet of a lice infestation, and held his own against an entire world trying to kill him all at once.
He even devised a plan that ultimately stopped Dormammu, the Lord of the friggin' Dark Dimension. No wonder Star-Lord called Rocket the greatest tactical mind he's ever met. Even if sometimes
It's
he
funny
has
how
a
they
tendency to
changed the
run
way
in
Rocket
guns
looks
blazing.
in like
Though
every
he'd
comic.
always be a wisecracking son of a bitch, his time with the Guardians softened his edges. He learned to enjoy life again, and even made it back to Half-World to send that bastard Blackjack O'Hare packing.
And even though he clearly is one, whatever you do, don't call him a raccoon, because there's nowhere in the galaxy to hide from this gun-toting mother flarker. At all!
Death Battle. Of course he's working on something. As always.
You smashed my ship, Flark Face!
It was no time, and it immediately started fighting.
What did you say about my mother? You disgust me.
It's the combo of the graphics right now. It's crazy. He can't catch on fire. It's fine.
That's it. Gonna need a bigger gun.
He almost threw up. That's insane.
Come to Papa. I guess you could call this my Thanos Buster. It's hunting season now, Buzzball.
Is it good? No water.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me.
That'd be sick.
mother!
He always sees way more than anybody. Innocent bystander. My gosh.
Double KO! You know, brutally murdering ice cream guy wasn't necessary, Wiz, but I
That did not
felt it was an
happen.
artful touch.
Though similar in many ways, Stitch and Rocket's fighting styles were polar opposites.
Stitch was more than strong enough to tear Rocket apart physically, while Rocket's guns were powerful enough to kill people even stronger than Stitch. So the question was simple. If both of them only needed one hit to win, who would get the killing blow first?
It all came down to speed. Rocket has dodge lasers, and his guns could operate down to the picosecond, 1/trillionth of a second.
But Stitch's supercomputer brain could operate down to the quintillionth of a second, a million times faster, at minimum.
What?
And his
Can I
ability to pilot that
say-
ship at over a million
Can I
times the speed
say-
of light meant that he more than had the reaction speed to dodge anything Rocket threw at him.
Rocket's tactical brilliance meant he could keep Stitch at bay with tricks for a while, but he couldn't reliably seal the deal. Despite being a little blue goblin, Stitch usually stays level-headed in a fight, whereas Rocket can be way more impulsive.
And frankly, Stitch is probably even smarter considering he has the combined IQ of an entire galaxy.
One slip up from Rocket is all Stitch would need to end the fight.
Rocket's arsenal was absolutely bonkers to be sure, but Stitch's superior speed, physical strength, and unbelievable intelligence gave him the win.
Looks like this Rocket's blasting off again!
The winner is... What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, there's a turkey here too! Wait, you gotta leave the turkey behind!
The winner is Stitch.
Yeah. That was probably my favorite death battle so far. First of all, because Stitch was in it. W Stitch, Stitch won, as he should. The touch of the ice cream man was fire. He didn't have to die though. That was kind of crazy. And the part where Rocket basically was about to throw up at the fact of Stitch insulting him. That was a nice touch. But let me know who y'all had. Were y'all right? Y'all know I was Team Stitch from the get-go. This is why I'm rocking with Stitch, because he's rocking with us. OHANA means family. So go ahead and subscribe. Make sure to like. And I will see y'all in the next video.